happens. Ready? Okay. So, kill shelters are also known as open admissions. They take in all dogs. This means that they get dogs that are ill, dangerous, or the shelter becomes overpopulated, as Frat states. Some are run by the government, but others are private. Instead of putting animals down, some are transferred to a nearby shelter. They usually have more space than limited admission shelters. Those are the no-kill shelters, and provide more services, including microchipping, spay and neutering, vet services, and all shelters have their own policies, so just do your research. And now that you know about shelters, we can identify the certain ways that dogs are being bred. So large commercial breeders, puppies are typically sold in pet stores. They house many dogs and many breeds. They can also be described as puppy mills. Females are bred continuously throughout their life in large breeding facilities that house hundreds of dogs or different breeds for the purpose of selling. Dogs are not given adequate care that keeps them healthy, like grooming or vet visits, and all of them are USDA licensed breeders. Backyard breeders, they either have a male or a female dog that they would like to breed with another dog. They usually take better care of their puppies and the adults than commercial breeders do. They usually sell their puppies for less money, but they lack knowledge of the breed standards, and don't really know anything about newborn or canine obstetrics, and puppies are usually sold without vaccines or health guarantees. Hobby breeders, they only breed about once or twice per year, and they do not put the income from puppies on their taxes. They're usually knowledgeable of the breed and care that comes with it. Professional breeders, basically they're hobby breeders, but they run the operation like a legitimate business. They keep records, construct contracts, and report the income to the IRS. They keep health records of all the puppies and offer lifetime support to the owners. One area of specific focus is the large commercial breeders. So they're basically puppy mills, and you can pretty much picture them as a factory for producing dogs. Parent dogs are forced to produce litter after litter after litter, and the moms, for all the moms in the room, just imagine it. Yeah, this can cause genetic disorders or deformities, and when the mother dogs are no longer able to reproduce, they're disposed of in the cheapest way possible. So they're either drowned or shot or buried alive. And these puppies are sold through pet stores, newspaper ads, and online, and they're usually very, very expensive. These facilities that they live in are overcrowded and dirty. They can be anywhere from hundreds to thousands of dogs per facility, and they do not receive the necessary vet care, grooming, or socialization that they need. This causes them to have emotional, social, and physical problems. Their homes consist of wire hutches and small sheds. They have no heating or cooling. They are not clean, causing ammonia from urine to build up and cause the dogs to have respiratory problems. And dogs are usually never released to exercise or play. Most of the time, rescuers find dogs' fur that is so matted they need to be shaved. Sometimes the fur gets stuck and grows onto the cage, and the dog is confined to one spot. Nails are not trimmed and can grow into the skin, causing infection. Sometimes they have a portion of their vocal cords removed so that the dogs cannot bark. And oftentimes, consumers are unaware of their puppy's new background, and shortly after the puppies are purchased, sometimes they get very, very sick, accumulating hundreds of dollars in vet's bills, and sometimes they even die shortly after purchase. So basically, in review, no-kill shelters only euthanize animals that are aggressive or terminally ill. They don't necessarily take in all animals. However, every shelter is different. Kill shelters, although they put animals down due to overcrowding, aggressiveness, and illness, take in animals regardless. There are many types of breeders, from commercial to hobby breeders, and large commercial breeders, also known as puppy mills, are nothing short of animal cruelty. So when you go into a shelter to purchase your dog, They give you a brief background of medical history and personality of the animal. Many are already potty trained and up to date on their vet care since most shelters offer these services. They're usually microchipped and ready to become a permanent family friend. The same cannot be said for puppy stores or local breeders. They cannot guarantee any medical, health, or behavior. In this case, it is important to think about your purchase. A shelter dog needs you, and you might need them. These dogs have had a rough life, and you might just be the step away from ending it. Is that